Hi everyone. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to play a little game, and it will be a book version of MASH. And I don't mean the TV show, but I mean the game we all played in high school or junior high, mansion, apartment, shack, or house. And I got the idea of it by Katie Tastic, I think, and I'll put a link to her video, and I'll also put the link to the original, the person who created the game, and so I'll link both of those. So honestly, I've never done this before, ever. I never played it with a friend, and I never did that whole predict your future thing, so this is literally a first time for me. So as you can see, I got the categories written down. So I'm gonna think of these based on anything I've read in books and things like that. So yeah. So first, I have to choose where I'm going to live. I'll say, okay. I'll say Georgia. I've never been to Georgia, but I'm sure it's nice. Paris. New York. And I want to pick a place I'm not willing to live. And that will be England. No, I'm gonna make it Kellynch, which is one of the places in Persuasion. Okay, now I'm going to pick my occupations. Journalist, which I could do if I want. If I can go for instruction books or nonfiction, I mean, they're still books. I'm going to go for French instructor because I have some French learning books. Bookstore clerk. And lastly, musician. Which I guess I could also do. I have piano training. So now I'm going to pick my wife. And I'll start with Olivia. She's a radio host, so. Maybe Lindsay. She was a nice girl. I'll also go for Darcy. I kind of liked her. I mean, she was already getting married in the book, but her fiance slept with her friend. That's not a spoiler. That's what happens in the book. Okay, so lastly, someone I wouldn't want to marry. I'm gonna say Kathleen, because she's 50 years old. She's over 50, so you know I wouldn't want to do that. But she is divorced. So. Okay, so now I would say my pets. What my pet is gonna be. This is actually tricky because a lot of books I've read, pets aren't as mentioned. Pets and animals, they're not widely mentioned. But I'll say cat. I'm reading. There's a cat in this book I'm reading, but then I can't be around cats. I'd have an allergic reaction if I did. I'm gonna say dog. All I've ever had are dogs. I've never had any other pet except a dog. A pet that I wouldn't want would be a bird, unless it was in a cage. So I'll say parakeet, and I'll go for goldfish because I don't think I have confidence to take care of a goldfish. Okay, now I'm gonna say my transportation. A 4Runner. maybe an airplane, but I'll change airplane to private jet. So that'll stand in place of an airplane. I'll also have a bike, but I'll make that a motorcycle. And a carriage. Not the pumpkin carriage, but I'm trying to go for a carriage based on Cinderella, just as long as it's not made of a vegetable. Okay, so now I picked my best friend. This should be easy. Matt, Mitchell, Dash. I liked Dash. He was fun and adventurous. And Miles. Okay, so now I'm gonna list the number of kids I'll have, and I'm gonna go for all even numbers. I love even numbers. So 2, 6, 4, and 10. I know what you're thinking. 10 is a lot, but you know, my dad is number 7 out of 8 kids, and one of his older sisters had 11. So, yeah. If I can see how my aunt, can handle it, I think I can too. Okay, so now this is where I draw a spiral. Look at my spiral number. And it'll be hard to do this without looking, so... Okay. Alright, so I picked 5 as my spiral number. I mean, I didn't pick it, I got it. But you know what I mean. So, here we go. Darn it, I won't be a journalist. In real life, I could be if I want. Oh no, Mitchell isn't going to be my best friend. But maybe Dash will. I liked him. Okay, so I won't marry Kathleen. I guess I wasn't meant to, but... Okay, a musician. Okay. Oh no! Dash isn't going to be my best friend. Ugh. Ooh, okay, I like this. And this can tie with something else here, so that's great. Okay, so here's what I got. I'm happy too. I'll live in New York, just like I want to in real life, so that's great. I'll be a musician. I'm gonna marry Darcy. Although Darcy wasn't bad. I mean, she was getting married, but then her fiance slept with her friend. But then well, I won't get into that, but I'm just hoping she doesn't do something. I'm gonna have a goldfish. Oh well. This is great, I'm gonna get a carriage as my form of transportation. A very, very, fancy. Matt's gonna be my best friend. He came off as sexist, but then he changed, so, you know. And we're gonna have 10 kids in a mansion. That is doable. So, a mansion in New York. 10 kids, that'll be like 11 bedrooms, maybe 12 if we have a guest room. We're gonna have a carriage, and I'm gonna be a musician with Darcy. Matt's gonna be my friend. I would have wanted Mitchell or Dash, but and we're gonna have a goldfish, which I actually don't have confidence about, but because I don't think I can take care of a fish. Okay, so there's that. So I'm gonna leave, if I hadn't mentioned or not, but I'm gonna leave a link down to the video that I saw that inspired me to do this, and I'm gonna leave a link to the original creator of it. Original creator. Does that sound redundant? Yeah, it sounds redundant. Yeah, the original booktube person or the creator. But you know what I mean. And their links are right down there. So, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.